everyone, and welcome back to the World 1000 2024. This is going to be leg 11, our next to the last stop on this magical journey we call the World 1000. We are in Ocracoke Island in the beautiful Outer Banks on our way to Kill Devil Hills. From Kill Devil Hills, there's just one last leg, and that will be to the glorious finish in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Thanks so much for everyone for tuning in, for watching all of our broadcasts, for dealing with all of our connectivity issues. We really appreciate you. All of the wonderful comments that have been coming through and suggestions. We do hear you. Thank you so much. Let's go over today's leg. Again, this is leg 11 from Ocracoke to Kill Devil Hills. This is roughly about an 85 mile leg. The breezes are kind of light right now. They're about 5 to 10, but they are from the right direction. We have beautiful southerly breezes that are forecast to build throughout the day, and we're hoping to get at least a 10 to 15, maybe even higher. For you guys and for the teams, that means a really fun day of spinnaker reaching all the way up the coast to Kill Devil Hills. A pretty decent shot with another cape to have to deal with. This is going to be Cape Hatteras. Now, we had a lot of excitement yesterday with two boats going into the inlet. Thankfully, they ran that gamble and it worked out for them. But it could have very easily gone the other way. So if you were with us for the skippers meeting this morning, the race committee and the PRO decided to make the inlet for the Cape an official hazard, and they are not, or an obstruction, and they are not allowed to go into that inlet today. All right, let's go thank out our sponsors. Thank you so much to Zyke, East Coast Sailboats, Visit VA Beach, Peggy Anthony, and I'd like to give a very special shout out to the fine folks of Visit Ocracoke Tourism and Development. Helena Stevens, thank you so much for being instrumental in helping us to make this brand new checkpoint for us a wonderful one. We had a great social event last night at the Berkeley Barn with seafood paella. The teams were able to nosh and debrief and have a great time after a beautiful day of sailing. Well, let's see. We did have a small shakeup in the standings because of those two boats that did go through, but really not much. So one has to wonder, was the gamble actually worth it? I'll let all of you just talk about that as you'd like in your comments. But the very small shakeup was the difference between second and third place. They actually flip-flopped, but honestly, there's only a 23-minute difference now between the two of them. 23 minutes is nothing in this race. And as far as Randy Smythe and Dalton Tebow, they remain in fourth place, and they were able to shave off just 1 hour from their distance between the fourth place and the first place overall, and they are still at least an hour behind the third place team. So it did give them a little bit. It didn't move them up in the standings, but it did cut down their distance between the overall elapsed times for the finishes. All right, guys, I'm going to give you the lineup for today as they finished yesterday. In the pole position today is going to be Rudy's, Dalton Tebow and Randy Smythe. In the second position will be Team Australia 2. That's Peter and Bailey Skews. In the third position is Team Australia 1, and that's going to be Brett Burville and Max Putman. In the fourth position is Cirrus MM Sailing, Matu Marfang and Emmanuel Ballone. In the fifth position is A Gentleman's Agreement, Sam Carter and Ian Ray. In the sixth position is Meerkat, Mark Moderman and Mike Seo. In the seventh position is Team TCDYC. That's Chris Green and Jean. And in the eighth position is going to be Germany, Stefan Rumpf and Christian Schultz. In the P, Gerard Luce and Andre Hauschke. In the 10th position will be Rue in the Hat, Brett White and Lockie Whatfelt. Dedication to all the people who are a big family for the World 1000. And their team opted to take a penalty so that Brett White can sail the last remaining two legs with his son Lockie. So I think that's wonderful. In the 11th position today, rounding out our fleet, is going to be Team OBX, Hardy Peters and James Eaton. I want to give one additional shout out before I go off camera and bring you back for the start. When we're in Kill Devil Hills, we do have a very special sponsor, Jim Dennis from Bolivar Yacht Club, all the way in Texas. For the last 2 days, he and a huge crew of people from the yacht club have packed up everything that they need. Grills, tents, food, drinks, utensils, you name it, in order to treat the fleet to a good old-fashioned Texas barbecue when we arrive there this evening in Kill Devil Hills. That is phenomenal. Big shout-outs to Bolivar Yacht Club. Thank you so much. And with that said, I'm going to sign off for the moment. We will come back. Right now it's about 20 minutes to 10. The attention signal will sound at 9:54, and I promise you we'll come back and give you live coverage of the entire start this morning. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.